see me rolling.
Hey guys, today I'm going to give you an insight into my disability. I'm going to explain the health conditions that I have due to my disability and the machines that I use daily to help me live my life to the fullest. First of all, the three main disorders that I have are central myopathy, spinal scoliosis, and congenital muscular dystrophy. Congenital muscular dystrophy was the first diagnosis that I have, as it is apparent at or near birth. In my case, it was apparent once I was born. There are several symptoms to CND. However, the symptoms that I have are muscle weakness, joint stiffness, spinal curvature, and respiratory insufficiencies. The other two disorders that I have are sort of linked to congenital muscular dystrophy, as spinal scoliosis is linked to the symptom of having a spinal curvature. Central myopathy has similar symptoms to congenital muscular dystrophy. However, one symptom that it does have that CND doesn't is hip dislocation. Now, that doesn't sound very good, but because I was born with this, I never really felt any pain when I was younger, until as I'm getting older, I've been feeling it more. I'm not in pain with it on a daily basis, but sometimes my hips can get a little sore if I'm in the same position for too long. With my muscle weakness, it's hard for me to do most things by myself. Simple things like lifting a 1 kilogram bag of sugar or opening a bottle of juice. But with the help of my helpers, I don't struggle. I like to think of my helpers as my hands, because that's essentially what they do. They help me with things that I can't do myself. Although I am very independent, physically I am not so independent. Transferring out of my chair is hard sometimes. Because of my muscle weakness, I can't weight bear at all, so I can't walk or stand up. And I feel it's dangerous for me to be lifted. Therefore, I use a hoist. Before I continue, I would like to point out that this video is not sponsored by any of the companies that provide me with my equipment. Anyway, to transfer out of my chair, my helper puts a sling behind me and under my legs. She then connects the sling to the bar of the hoist. I am very fortunate to be able to push the buttons on the remote myself, which means that I am still in control of where I move. My helper supports me by holding the sling, and as I lower down onto my bed, she supports my legs. I move along a one-track hoist system from my chair to my bed. This machine is for my breathing. It is a BiPAP ventilator. This is a type of non-invasive ventilation which I use during the night whilst I sleep. I wear a full face mask overnight that is attached to my ventilator, and it uses air pressure to help me breathe in and out. The reason I use this is because if I go into a deep sleep, there is the possibility that I could stop breathing. Finally, this is something that I'm a bit apprehensive about showing. Not because I'm ashamed of it, but just because I don't really like showing people it. When I was 8 years old, I had to have a nasogastric tube inserted into my nose, down my throat, and through into my stomach. Here is a picture of me with it. Having that tube was one of the worst things that I have ever had. It felt like it was going up to my brain and not down into my stomach. It was very traumatic. The tube had to get changed every 6 weeks. I needed it though. The reason I needed it was because I had a hypo, which is very similar to people that have diabetic episodes. I'm not diabetic, but my body cannot hold the nutrients for as long as other people, which means if I don't eat every so often, my blood sugars drop. Although also, because of my body size, I can't eat a lot, I get full very quickly. So even though I eat small amounts of food every so often, I still don't get the nutrients that I need. So I had to have two 50ml feeds during the day, as well as 800ml overnight. As I got older though, I realised when I was becoming unwell, so I was able to know if I needed something to eat. Therefore, the 2 daily feeds got removed, and I only got a feed overnight. As you can see though, I don't have the nasogastric tube anymore, but that doesn't mean I'm better. I still get 600ml of feed overnight, every night. And if I don't get that feed, then the next day I can be seriously ill. This is the machine that delivers the feed. It pumps 600ml of feed into my stomach whilst I sleep, at a slow pace, and it goes directly into my stomach through a gastrostomy tube. Now, I'm not going to show you that tube because I don't even like seeing it sometimes, but I will show you this picture. This is a picture that was taken on my holiday last year. It's the first photo I've ever had taken where my dressings are on show. These dressings protect my tube from getting damaged. Not everyone with a gastrostomy tube has dressings, but I feel safer with them. It is placed above my belly button here and goes through my abdomen and delivers nutrients directly into my stomach. I got this surgically inserted when I was 11 years old, just before I moved up to high school. I feel self-conscious when my dresses are on show, so I'm trying my best to hide them. I always need to keep a spare tube in my house just in case something happens, but I'm not able to show you that tube for hygiene reasons, so I can only show you this picture that's on the box. The top of the picture is the side of the peg that is on show, where a different tube gets connected for the feed to go through. And the bottom is a balloon that goes into my stomach. It gets filled with water to make sure it's secure. And that's basically it. When people say surgically, it probably sounds like a lot, but I only had to have an operation once, and I just get it changed every 6 months at my house. Although it isn't the best thing to have, it is definitely 100% better than the nasogastric tube. Now, I feel like I have spoken a lot in this video, but if you can believe it, that's me spoken briefly. I'm going to write a more descriptive blog post which you can find a link to in the description below. However, if anyone has any questions, I will try my best to answer them. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video. And please, if any of you have anything that you would like me to discuss in future videos, please leave a comment below. I hope you have all had a lovely Easter Sunday, whatever you've been doing, and I shall see you next time. Bye!